painted greenhouses are really in the core of the original 40 acres, right? They're right at the base of the tower. So they're in the kind of the historic part of campus. And it's a cool little thing that people don't notice unless you kind of go look for them.
There's limitations in its location basically for sunlight. You're limited in the number of daylight hours you're getting sun because you're in the shadow of painter for a good portion of the day. So that's the limitation in doing true, full plant research. And then it was built in 1975, so it's getting to be at an age where maintenance is always a struggle. Maintenance is not the thing that's funded always the most fully, so you prioritize the maintenance dollars. And so with not a lot of stuff going on in that greenhouse, that's kind of been allowed to maybe get into a state of disrepair that we need to put some more investment in to bring it back up.
You wander across a campus this big, you find all kinds of cool corners.
The Painter Greenhouse.
The Painter Greenhouse.
The Painter Greenhouses.
So the two painter greenhouses are they're kind of on the downside of a parking lot, tucked into a little U shape of the painter building.
It's near Turtle Pond, if you know where that is.
Which can be a bit confusing because there are multiple greenhouses around the Turtle Pond. So what I usually tell people is if you're at the Turtle Pond, looking at the tower, look to your left, and the greenhouse is near the parking lot, that's us. So we're in the Painter Greenhouses right now. We're in the big one.
So SURGE stands for Science Undergraduate Research Group. So we're a student org dedicated to helping undergraduate students find research opportunities and understand how to get involved.
And this is basically where we hold all of our fundraising activities for SURGE. So every week we will have a meeting inside of this greenhouse to take care of the plants in the greenhouse that we eventually sell for plant sales. So a lot of our job is actually knowing how to take care of these plants and knowing how to sell things and keep track of how much we sell, what we sell, how much we sell it for, and things like that.
Once a month we go up to West Mall and set up a table there. And most of the time, we have people trying to buy stuff from us before we're set up. One of us will be trying to get a table from the FAC building, and then the other will be very frantically trying to sell plants to these people just huddled around the cart. 15 minutes before the hour when everyone's moving is usually a big rush. A lot of salesman skills need to come into play, especially in my case. I'd never done any sort of cash handling jobs like that.
And I've always had a really black thumb. I could never keep any plants alive. So actually coming in and learning how to take care of these plants and actually being capable of taking care of these plants was really cool for me. And that's kind of what got me into SURGE, really hooked me.
Yeah, so an aquaponics system is the combination between aquaculture and hydroponics. Hydroponics is growing plants without soil, and aquaculture is raising fish. Putting them together, the fish waste is used as nutrients for the plants. So the fish are, in essence, feeding the plants, and since the plants are using those nutrients, they're filtering the water for the fish. Well, the first time I heard about the greenhouses was when I heard about aquaponics my freshman year in Engineers for a Sustainable World. Kirsty Young, my co-lead, she was interested in aquaponics, and I was kind of questioning it. It was about fish and plants, and I didn't really see how that related to engineering until I really tried it out. So I came to a meeting, and that's when I was exposed to the greenhouses for the first time. I do have a sense of calmness when I'm in the greenhouses, and I don't know how much of it is toward the greenhouse or how much of it is just that I feel a little more confident and calm whenever I have aquaponics to do at the end of the week. It's helped me a lot in my communication skills. It's helped me in just getting to know people and how different people's backgrounds and mindsets kind of contribute to a single goal that we're going for. It can get a little chaotic at the meetings. We have so much going on, but it's never really stressful.
A unique partnership has developed between the College of Natural Sciences and the Office of Sustainability. And I think it's just going to be really great for the students because the Office of Sustainability has now been sort of put in charge of the greenhouse. So now they have the security that if they put in funds that are from the students' hard-earned money from their green fee that they pay as part of their tuition, that is going to be used for student activities that are happening in this greenhouse, and also the activities that are associated with directly supporting sustainability concepts and promoting that education.
I have an affinity for old buildings just personally, so I like seeing these kind of things preserved. I'm excited that the student activity in them kind of gives them a new life or a reason to be preserved.
It's not beautiful right now. I think it's a diamond in the rough, or it was a diamond and it got lost and now it needs to be cleaned up, and I think that will happen. And I've seen over the years these ebbs and flows and students really rising to the occasion, and yeah, I am very excited to see what's in store for Painter Greenhouse.